A supernatural tale. You'll never forget. The storm came without warning. One moment, the night sky above Ravenshade village was quiet. The next, lightning tore through the clouds like cracks in the earth itself. In an old house at the edge of the forest, Evelyn Hale sat by the window, watching the storm roll in. She was 28, a writer searching for inspiration, and this forgotten town had seemed perfect for her next book. A story about ghosts. But some stories don't need to be written. They write themselves. Chapter 1. The House of Echoes. The house had stood abandoned for decades. Locals whispered that it was cursed, that anyone who stayed beyond the seventh night vanished without a trace. Evelyn laughed off the stories. "Ghosts don't scare me," she told the old innkeeper who handed her the keys. The woman's eyes darkened. They should. The house greeted her with silence. Dust hung in the air like fog, and every step creaked under her boots. Yet something felt aware. That night, Evelyn set up her laptop in the study. As thunder rolled outside, the lights flickered, and the screen glowed with an empty document titled, "A Supernatural Tale You'll Never Forget." She smiled, but when she began to type, her hands froze because the first line appeared on its own. "Welcome back, Evelyn." She stared at the words. Her heart pounded. She deleted the sentence, but it reappeared. "Welcome back, Evelyn." The lights went out. Chapter 2. The Portrait. Morning came gray and lifeless. Evelyn told herself it had been a power surge or maybe exhaustion. Still, she couldn't explain the faint smell of burnt paper in the air, or the fact that her document was still open, the words untouched. She decided to explore the house. In the long hallway upstairs, she found portraits covered in white sheets. One by one, she pulled them down. The first showed a man in an old suit. The next, a woman in black. The third, a little girl, pale and smiling, holding a small silver locket. And the fourth made Evelyn stop breathing. It was her. Her face, her eyes, her faint scar above the eyebrow. The signature at the bottom read, E. Hale, 1893. But that was impossible. She stumbled back, tripping over something, a small dust-covered music box. When she wound it, it began to play a soft lullaby she'd known since childhood, the same one her mother used to hum before she died. Then a child's voice whispered behind her, "Don't leave again." Evelyn turned, but the hallway was empty. Chapter 3. The Forgotten Past. That night, the dreams came. She saw flashes, a burning house, a crying child, a woman screaming her name. And in every dream, she saw herself, older, dressed in black, watching from the shadows. When she woke, the music box was playing on its own. The portrait of her was now lying on the floor, face down. On the back, something had been carved into the wood. "We remember what you forgot." Evelyn's breath came fast. She ran downstairs to pack her things, but her laptop screen glowed again, the same document open. New words had appeared. "Finish the story, Evelyn. The ending is waiting." Chapter 4. The Return. Lightning flashed again, shaking the house. The walls groaned like they were alive. As she ran toward the door, it slammed shut on its own. Every window followed. And then, footsteps. Soft, deliberate, coming down the stairs. Evelyn froze. "Who's there?" A faint laugh echoed. The same childlike giggle from before. "You promised you'd never forget us." The figure stepped into view. A little girl in a faded white dress, eyes hollow yet somehow familiar. Evelyn whispered, "Who are you?" The girl tilted her head. "You were our mother." Evelyn's vision blurred. "That's not possible." The child reached out, touching her hand. Images flooded Evelyn's mind. Flashes of fire, her own reflection aging and changing, the same house burning down, and three shadows, a man, a woman, a child, trapped inside. She fell to her knees, screaming. No, no, I didn't. You left, the child said softly. You forgot, but we didn't. Chapter 5. The Truth Beneath the Ashes. The next morning, a search team found the house still standing, but empty. No trace of Evelyn Hale. Her car remained outside, keys still in the ignition. The laptop sat open on the desk with one sentence glowing on the screen. The story is finished. When the police scrolled down, they found the entire story written out. The same one Evelyn had been trying to create. Only this one detailed events that had not yet happened. At the very end, there was one final line, written in a trembling hand. A supernatural tale you'll never forget. By Evelyn Hale, 1893. The file was saved exactly 1 minute after the lightning struck the house. Epilogue. The Visitor. Months later, the old house was finally reopened for tours. A piece of Ravenshade's haunted history. One evening, a young couple wandered through. They stopped in front of a new portrait. A woman at a desk, writing by candlelight. Her expression calm, her eyes lifelike. The plaque beneath it read, Evelyn Hale, the author who never left. As they moved on, the guide locked up the room. When the lights went out, the faint glow of a laptop illuminated the portrait's face, and a new line appeared on the blank screen. Would you like to read another story? Final narration line. Some stories end when you stop reading. Others begin when you can't forget.